How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Boots On. Today's adventure is a little different. We are checking out a coastal hike at Wedding Cake Rock in Bundeena, New South Wales. This looks like a little camping ground. Apparently there's a trail up that way to see, I think a mini mountain, I just can't remember the name of it. And over here on the right hand side looks like a little fire pit of some description. But yeah, interesting walk so far. So the track's opening up a little bit. I get the feeling that the worst is probably behind us. This is quite open compared to almost a mini bush bash you have to get through right at the start to get to this point. But yeah, no spiders, so I'm assuming someone's come before us, cleared it all out. Still got my stick just in case. We'll see how we go. Well, the path got a little bit flooded there. Looks like people are detouring around this way just to get around this bit, but I can see why. It's quite a flood. But we'll get there. Oh, some more water features. Should be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, looks like we've gotten through the worst of it. There were sections with so much water, we couldn't even bush bash around this. So, yeah, some wet, soggy feet later, we're probably going to have to take our boots off for a little while when we get a little bit closer, just to dry them out a little bit. Last thing you want is to trek for another 6 k's in a waterlogged boot. So yeah, maybe not a good idea to do this right after a rain. There are sections of the hike where it does get really, I guess the closest word is overgrown. Makes it quite difficult. You're literally having to put your arms up near your face and just run through to get through. But yeah, other than that, at least it's dry now. Some nice birds around too. Some interesting sounding birds. And we're free! This looks like some kind of fire trail of some description, at least compared to other ones in New South Wales that I've seen. But yeah, that was pretty intense. Some sections were so overgrown you had to just guide yourself by what you saw was enough floor cleared to get through, but you pretty much just had to pull up the old school boxing block and just go straight through. But yeah, that was fun. Now to continue on. I think we're gonna go this way. This is one of the biggest ants I've ever seen. If you can even call it an ant. Yeah, big boy. Soldier ant by the head size. We're starting to get pretty close to the ocean now, which is a sign that we're getting close to the switchback. From the maps, it looked like we had to go down a fair bit and then come back up along the coast. So let's see how that goes. I think that's where the bulk of the elevation is too, so yeah. further down, we can start seeing some of the coast, which is pretty cool. Some of the surrounding area. We're getting pretty close now. We've slowed down slightly and took some photos of the native flora, which has been quite beautiful. Tiny, some of them are really small little flowering plants that are no bigger than like your fist, and they're just sitting there nice and close to the ground. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're getting to the views. Look at that. Little tiny beach down there. Okay, so we made a slight mistake. We went a little bit too far down that way. We had to backtrack a little bit after checking the app, and we have to come back up this way, which means we're probably going to get a bit even better view. So the view was amazing from up there, but the wind not as much. There are so many ant hills. We saw that huge ant before. These are about the 60th ant hole I've seen in the past 15 meters. There must be some gigantic colony here somewhere. I don't think I see any more up here, but yeah, some of them were on the side there and some of them were straight on the actual path. So oh, okay, there we go. Oh, I think we've made it. There seems to be Wedding Cake Rock, our target goal for the day. And here we are. Wedding Cake Rock. They've looks like they completely blocked off this area. Used to be able to come up through here, but they've apparently labelled it unstable, and now they've completely blocked off the whole area. So unfortunately we can't even get to the side to get a really nice shot for it, but that's the brakes, unfortunately. Some nice clip areas, huh? This area isn't necessarily marked as a specific spot, but it really is nice. Beautiful spot. I just can't get over this view right here. Just insanely beautiful. Alright, so back on the trail. We're back on the trail after some beautiful little rest stops there by the rocky edges there. I've seen a lot of photos of this trail, and I've seen plenty of echidnas that people have actually spotted along this trail, and unfortunately I haven't seen any yet, and I don't know if I will. I got a feeling that was in the section that was a lot closer to the start of the hike, not this section that we have here. So that's okay, I'll keep my eyes peeled out for them anyways, and see how we go. Okay, this part looks pretty cool. Looks very, very nice. Might take a wander down this way and see what I can spot. This looks like bread when it's fresh out of the oven. You know, when it starts splitting on the top. All this water rushes down from there. And goes down into the ocean. How cool is that? Let's see if we can get a little closer. Oh, couldn't even hear that from up there. The ocean just drowned it all out. Now that is a hanging rock and a half. Cool is that? This is why I hike, just to come across stuff like this and just see some amazing views, see nature, see what it's all about, you know? Getting close to the end, I think now. This bit's pretty steep uphill, but now it's gotten pretty flat for the most part. These have been pretty hard to come by, but yeah, leads me to believe we're going to be heading back in towards the car park area, I think. Let's see how we go.
Not much past this point as we hit the end of the hike. And now for the ratings. The hike is very easy to get to by car, with a small car park next to the entrance, and about an hour's drive from the city. Public transport's a little longer though, requiring you to catch a train to Cronulla and then a ferry to Bundeena, followed by a 20-minute walk to the start of the hike. I give it 3 trekking poles. The start can be a little tough with all the water and overgrown sections. After that, it is a bit of a cakewalk. I give it 3 trekking poles. The scenery is beautiful. It is a very nice change of pace from the deep bush. I give it 4 trekking poles. Overall, I give this hike 4 trekking poles. It was a decent length, not too difficult, and had some beautiful sights along the way. Special mentions. Get here early or you're going to be bumping elbows with many people, especially around the Wedding Cake Rock area. Also, be mindful of the wet areas due to rain, as there was a good 100 to 200 meters worth of shin deep water to avoid. And that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, subscribe for more and I'll catch you in the next one.